G'day everyone and welcome to another Learn Some Drums lesson. When 21 Pilots drop a new track, my comment section lights up with requests. So here it is, Level of Concern by 21 Pilots. When the song starts, the drums have a frequency filter on them, so you can't really hear the hi-hats that clearly. So what I would play at the beginning is just kick and snare, just like this. So that is super duper easy, and then as that frequency filter gets turned down a little bit, you can start to hear the hi-hats, and so this is how I would end this intro section. That's the intro taken care of, and now here's the verse. It's a 4-bar loop, and it's pretty straightforward, with just a little bit of a turnaround at the end. Check it out. I like playing that 16th note hi-hat thing at the end with both hands. I just think it has a better sound, but you could definitely play it with one hand if you wanted to. Let me just break down that last bar one more time. Hopefully that's making sense so far. The next section is probably the trickiest rhythmic section in the song. It's that first pre-chorus where the snare drums don't always land on beat 2 and beat 4. So if you're not used to hearing this kind of stuff, it might take a little bit of practice, but if you count it out slowly, I guarantee that you will be able to get it eventually. Let me play it slowly, and then we'll take it up to speed. That bit definitely is a little bit unusual. Just rewind this section of the video if you didn't get it the first time around. The next part doesn't technically have any drums in it that I can hear, but if we play something like this, it will sound pretty cool along with the song. Moving on, we go back around and we're going to play pretty much the same verse beat as we did the first time around. When we play that 4th bar this second time around, there's a little lyric in there, and I think the drums just drop out a little bit just to leave some space for that lyric to fit in. Keep an ear out for that and see if you can hear it. Moving on, we're into the pre-chorus again, but this time it's much straighter than the first time, so it's heaps easier, and this is what it sounds like. Now we're up to the chorus, and I'll go through the first 8 bars because it's pretty straightforward and I think you'll catch it first time around. Here's just that very last bar with the fill in it. For those last snare drums, I stick it kick, left, right, right, left. That way I come out on the right hand, ready to go straight back into the beat. You can pick your own sticking, of course, but if you're just wondering how I did that, it's left, right, right, left, and that'll get you on your way. Moving on, we're into the second part of the chorus, and it's just 4 bars that we're going to loop twice through until we hit the bridge. After that chorus, we are into the bridge where I can't really hear any drums at all. So I would just leave it, or you could play a solo, or if you wanted to, you could keep those hi-hats going, the same as what we did just before the second verse. When the drums come in, it's where the sub drop hits and we're just starting to build things back up into the final choruses. This is what I would play, just kick drum and floor tom with a stop on beat 2. From that little pickup fill, we are into the final choruses, and they're much the same as we've already played them, so I'll just go through them quickly, just to refresh your memory. At the end of that chorus, it sounds like the frequency filter from the beginning of the song hits those drums again, and it just tightens up the groove and makes them disappear a little bit into the background. I'll go through 4 bars at a time through this section, and there's a really great fill at the end in the 8th bar. And the next 4 bars with that fill. The best way to work out that fill at the end is to go super slow and count it. So let's do that right now. 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and a 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and a. That is a very cool fill that is definitely worth adding to your tool bag. For the outro, the drums just scale right back. It's just kick, snare, and to finish the song, we come off on beat 3. That was just a short version of the outro because I don't want to bore you with my basic playing, but when you're playing along with the song, I'm sure you'll work out exactly how long it goes. That's the end of Level of Concern by 21 Pilots. I hope this drum breakdown helps you to get all of those drum parts right so that when you're jamming along to the song, you know you're nailing it. Have fun practicing, and I'll see you at the next lesson.